Show us your tips, Daggy and Beaver, with you to get stuck into some midweek racing from the Kenzo track and Sandown. Beaver has all the form ready to go. I'll put my hand up. It's the 1 month of the year I have to actually do some work. So I haven't had a chance to get into much of this form, but I'll have the weekend stuff ready to go. So I'm in your more than capable hands today, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Doug. So good to see you're making a contribution to the world at the moment, and yeah, not just punting. There you go.
Yeah, I know. Change of pace, but anyway. A couple of, from the quick look I've had, a couple of decent cards. How was the weekend? Very quickly, we didn't finish up too bad. A couple
Yeah,
of rough results in Melbourne, but
yeah, a
not a
couple
bad
of rough
finish
results
overall.
in Melbourne. Couple of nice wins. Renosu, which is one of your horses.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, you didn't. It wasn't your on top pick, but it led him a merry dance and showed it's a very good straight horse. First Immortal we're on, that was a good win.
Ubiquitous
And
snuck
then
home in the last.
yeah, you snuck home with Golden Path in the last. Did have Charterhouse, who finished well for second in the second last. So not too bad at Melbourne. And then Sunny Coast, yeah, it was got the last winner there as well. Ubiquitous was pretty good. Just missed out in the race before that with a couple that finished sort of second and third. Knight's Choice was a good win, and Zoomon was just way too good in the Stayers race. Ulysses was a bit of a myth, and Zoomon was just too good. Let him a merry dance.
Yeah,
but good finish on.
The carnival is over up there, so we're back to regular programming of Sydney and Melbourne on a weekend now. So jump back in Thursday night. The show will be up for the weekend. Monash Stakes, I believe, at Caulfield already. So already the early spring stuff's starting to sneak out. But for now, we've got Kenzo to start at with a through rail. The track will be good tomorrow with a nice stage, but currently listed as a soft. And we kick off with the babies, a 2-year-old maiden over the 1,150 metres. Who do you like in the first?
Yeah, it'll be interesting if the track does get too good, given it is winter and it takes a bit longer to dry out. So it'll be around about that soft good going, hopefully. Yeah, the baby's in the first. I thought I've gone for Listen to Zoo on top. Thought its first up run wasn't too bad at Sandown. Interestingly, it's now brought to Sydney. Finished off that race okay in what looked to be a good affair. It was spec'd in the market, and I think it can improve on that with that racing experience. Obvious danger, the favourite Sicilian from the Waterhouse Bot stable. Does a good run first up, but not sure the depth of that race. Probably will lead and have to be the one to be chasing down.
The second is the staying at the 1150. We've got the 3-year-old maiden in action here, and surely the reel's got to be close to breaking through now.
You would think so. Gets a chance here to break through. Gets Zach Lloyd, gets the 1.5 kilo claim, and gets in here nicely. So I've got it on top and clearly the one to beat. Main danger there from the Mayu Eustace stable. I think it can run a nice race as well.
The third is, we're at the 1,300 metres. I'm going to get the alarm ready for you now with the benchmark.
Thank
64
you.
and Masara's in town.
Masara's town, and this sets up nicely. It's got a big weight here, but I think it'll be winning this. This horse is going really good at the moment. The 3 starts back this prep have been really good. This is a very winnable race. Got the right draw here, and as long as it doesn't have to do too much work early, can get the right run into this race.
The fourth 1,300 metre benchmark 72. Is this a midway? Looks almost like a midway, but we've got Ryan and Pride down the bottom there, but effectively midway field for the most part. Did anything jump out at you?
Yeah, it's an interesting race, right? I kind of went away and went looking for something here, and the further I went, the more I didn't like the horses towards the bottom. They're just non-winners, done nothing, and just haven't won in a while. And then I thought I came back to the favourite at around $3.50. Allasandra and just went, well, it's won its last three. It beat Time Quest at Newcastle, which was a good win, and Star Impact. So it's ran in some okay races, just keeps winning. So I kind of was trying to find a reason why it couldn't get beaten. I couldn't find one. It just looked,
No, that's fair.
winning form's good form at this time of year, and the others just don't win.
No, makes sense to me. I do love the lot. Once these lightly race things start finding some form, they look all right to me. So why not? And yeah, Time Quest is very impressive last week, as we suggested. The fifth is a 1300 meter benchmark 62 again. Anything here?
Hold the alarm.
Oh, we're doubling down.
No, we're not.
No.
I'm gonna go for Super Friendship here, pretty much for the same reason as the last race. I kind of went looking here, and the further I went down the market, the further I found more non-winners at odds here. And then I just came back and went, these horses that come from Hong Kong and come back to Australia here, and it was first up, it was good and won. They generally improve off that. And there's no reason I can't see Super Friendship around the $4 mark improving again. It's got the good draw. And I've just got it on top. Winning form against good form.
Beautiful. The fifth, we're at the 1550 at benchmark 72 level. Anything catching your eye?
Yep. This was a super hard race. I found this really, really, really hard to line these up. Forms all over the place. Horses are all over the place. I ended up settling on Highballer, number 3. Thought it presented some good value. Probably racing in, similar grade, but some decent horses, buying some decent horses. Flashing Steel's flying at the moment. And 2 starts back was less than a length behind it. If it finds its best form, could give this a shake in an ordinary affair.
Assuming the rail is fine by this stage, yeah, gate 1 suits as well there. The last 1,000 meters, race of the day. Passeggiata is short. Dylan Gibbons sticking. Is that the way you've gone?
Yeah, it is the way I've gone here. It is a little bit short, but got a bit of ability here, and it's stuck on and fought on quite well first up. There'll be plenty of improvement out of that, and looks to be in a progressive type. And if it is going to go to better company than this, it needs to be winning this. So I've got it on top. Even money is about as short as you want to take, I would have thought, but it's definitely the hardest to beat.
Yes, I'd say gate 9 probably suits by this stage as well. It's got the option to jump out there and slingshot or cross them. Beauty. For progrerracing.com.au, who we do this for twice a week, every week. Your best in value at the Kenzo track.
Yeah, my best comes up in race 4, number 5, Allasandra. I thought it'll be hard to beat. Yep, and my value, nice. There wasn't a lot of big value on the card, but I think the best value bet at around the $4 plus mark is race 5, number 4, Super Friendship. I think it'll be winning. So if they're winning at that $4 mark, that's good value to me.
Awesome. We're down to Sandown in Melbourne, where the track is soft. The rail moves out 3, and typical deep midweek. Well, the card all the way through here. We're kicking off with a 1,200 meter maiden, a couple of debutantes. Anything you like in the first?
Yeah, tricky. There's 3 debutantes in here from the Mar Eustace stable, and I think 2 of them have got a huge chance, Golden Estrella and Pickaxe. I think both of those are the horses I'll be looking towards. Untried, but the ones that have started haven't been overly impressive, so they won't have to be the best horses going around to win this first up. So those are the 2 I'm looking for. Maybe number 7, Golden Estrella on top.
Cool. Golden Estrella's been nommed somewhere else. I've done the trials. I think it was in a Pakenham or somewhere, one of the articles. So it's saved for this, I assume, is a good sign. We've got the staying contest, benchmark 70, 2,100 meters. Who do you like in this one?
Yeah, tricky affair here. I've gone for number 4, Hard Squeeze, about the $7, $8 mark. Both runs this time in have been reasonably okay. Probably gets to now its peak fitness, gets out to the 2100, which I think suits, and can run a very nice race here. Got it on top.
I thought for sure you're going to go the Pruska double figure runner, but let me down. Oh, good. The third is the mile.
Got to keep you guessing a little bit here, mate.
I know. The mile benchmark 64 for the fillies. Next on the card, is there a winner to be found here?
Yeah, look, I've gone for number 9, The Devil in Her, from the Paddy Payne stable. Really good first up. It was only in a Tatura maiden, but back in the field and powered over the top of them to win B6. That was good. Good win, albeit on heavy going. But I think this might have a little bit of ability, and if it can repeat that run, no reason it can't run well here.
The fourth is a benchmark 70 again for the girls, 1200 meters. Mrs. Chrissy's the reason I had to go back and get a job. So is it any hope here after I've given it life?
Let's hope let's hope so, and you can give up that job and get back on Miss Christie tomorrow. Look, probably controls this race, jumps out, gets to the front. It's going to be hard to beat. Be interesting to see how the track's playing. I've got it on top. Absolute main danger, extreme step. I did tip it last start, but it was scratched. Goes well first up, so that's something to keep an eye out for. But I think Miss Christie gets its chance to break through again tomorrow, and I've got it on top.
Awesome, Mish. Give it strength. Race 5, 1200 meter benchmark 78. Not far off a Saturday race, this one. Anything caught your eye?
Oh, look, this was a really, really hard race. This has got, 8 or 9 chances in it. I've settled on number 4, Rogue Rocker, resuming. This horse has come from Brisbane down to Melbourne, interestingly, and in the yard there. Had some okay form up in Melbourne, up in Brizzy, before coming down here. Just a good sign for me if they're bringing it down here. They must think it's got a little bit of ability and has a great first up record. So 3 starts, a couple of wins and a placing. I think it can run real well.
Yeah, nice find. 1400 meter benchmark 64. $6 a field. Good luck, Beaver.
Yeah, and going to need a little bit of luck here, aren't we? I've gone for number 16, Wonderwall, from the Mayusa stable. Finally broke through last start at Seymour after a couple of nice seconds. That was a good win. Was well fancied, ran over the top of them. Let's hope that the penny has dropped and it can back it up again here and run well. I think the wide draw suits, can pull to the middle of the track as long as they're running on, can give a big sight. Main danger, number 6, Slane, only had the 1 start for a win. That was good enough. Can run well.
The 7th is a mile benchmark 70. Is tomorrow the day 3rd up for your boy here?
Yeah, it is. Tomorrow is the day for Tasman Park. Gets the claim for pin. Got the 1 gates. Look, 2 starts back, close up behind Cardigan Queen. And then a really another nice run there, just missing out at Sandown behind Vitruvius. 1600 meters does suit. As long as it doesn't get locked away on the fence and struggle for a run, I think it can be super hard to beat. Main danger, number 7, Copperfield. I think it can run a nice little race. Don't let that get under your guard.
And we're going to wrap up with a benchmark 70, 1400 meters. How are you finishing off?
Yeah, nice little race, tricky little affair. I've settled on number 2, Scantoon, 3rd up here. Again, some good recent form. Not far behind River Plate last start at Sandown, and then prior to that was pretty close up behind Cardigan Queen as well. So it gets out now to 1400, 2 runs, so it gets the peak fitness 3rd up, and it's drawn to get an ideal run. Good race, but other main danger, number 10, Outboy Brian. That was a good win first up.
It was. Ryanberg saved from last week, and Netanyahu 2 on paces there that have that live comfortably in my black book. So whatever that's worth for the 2 minutes I've spent. Look at this, their chances. Beaver, you've spent much longer than me, so who's your best and value on the card?
My best is race 7, number 2, Tasman Park. And my value bet is race 6, number 16, Wonderwall.
Beauty. Have we got any up north?
We up north. Yeah, we've got a couple up north. Eagle Farm, race 5, number 3, Chalet's Moments. Pretty good win last start. I think this horse that's had some runs in Sydney up there now can run really well. So got it as one of my selections. Race 7, number 3, Amity Girl is my other tip. And to finish the day, race 8, number 16, good value, Blazing Boots.
Awesome. Thank you, Beaver. Thank you. There's all the winners for progretracing.com. I'll be more assistance to you on Thursday night, I promise.
No, that was better assistance when you've got less to say, mate. Don't be upset
exactly.
by that.
Record time as well. Awesome. So hopefully a few of them win, Beaver. Thank you very much. We will be back to chat about it again tomorrow night. And of course, check out progretracing.com.au for everything going on there. Sign up to their mailing list for the weekend show. And we'll chat soon. Take care, punters. Bye-bye.